Hello guys, welcome back to G League action. IG versus Tongfu. Game number 3 is currently tied at 1 apiece. Tongfu gonna ban out Bristleback and Rubik, and IG is gonna ban out the Alchemist first. Maybe they're gonna take out the Slug as well. I'll be joined again by Mr. Larry David LD, but I'm not sure if he's back yet. I think I hear him.
Hi, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to get some water, but well, Winter, we learned a lot in Game 2. Hopefully the learning will continue here in Game 3. Tongfu just banned Bristleback. Pretty much the same bans we've been seeing. I think the only unusual one is this Rubik ban.
Yeah, so it's gonna open up Visage and Elder Titan. So one team will get either one of those heroes. Tongfu goes for the Visage, Elder Titan will go to IG, unless IG decides to give everything to Tongfu.
Yeah, I really like. I love Visage. Such a strong hero. Lots of fun to watch because he's always very aggressive. So, IG Elder Titan. I don't think Elder Titan's very strong right now, to be honest. Winter. Every game we watch him, he does nothing. It just feeds.
But when you look at the change log, it seems like the 20 damage and the vision nerf isn't like that significant, but it actually feels more significant to me right now. It feels like he lost a lot of scouting ability early on in the lanes, and it's gonna hurt him a lot. Usually as an offlane Elder Titan, you don't die that much in the past, but after the change to the vision, it actually hurts him a lot. So IG is gonna respond not to pick up the Elder Titan. They went for the Clockwork and Weaver, and will Tongfu pick up the Elder Titan to combine it with the Visage now, or they're just gonna ignore it totally?
Yeah, I don't know. Do you think he's worth getting? I feel like you have to, him as a support. I do not like this support Elder Titan. He was
me neither.
Okay in the off lane, but I don't know. I think he's not that strong anymore, to be honest. Maybe I'm wrong, but every game we've seen him, we've watched him like I would say 5 or 6 times at least since the patch, and he has not done much in any of those games. Earthsplitter's still very good though, and Natural Order's still strong, but the Spirit feels much weaker than it used to be.
Yeah. But I think that as a support role, if I'm playing on a team, I really don't like having my supports not having any disables. I don't like to play with supports that don't have disables, because when you roam around and you can't do anything for your team, it sucks as a support.
And as you were talking about yesterday, as we saw today, you can't zone heroes out of the lane with support Elder Titan.
Yeah, you just can't. So they're gonna go for the Nyx plus Visage combination instead of the Elder Titan. I have this feeling that Elder Titan is gonna get started to get ignored, get a lot more now after that nerf.
I'm okay with not seeing him. I don't think he's that fun of a hero, honestly. He's just very annoying to play against.
I like to play him though. Seriously.
Yeah, he's not awful. I mean, he's not like Phantom Lancer or something, but I don't know. He's not my favorite hero. I feel like especially the old Elder Titan was just too easy. All you have to do is drop a Spirit and run it through the enemy team, and they can't fight, and they all lose half their health instantly.
You know what that sounds like? That sounds like Lifestealer. Drop your rage, slow somebody, just run in and fight.
Yeah, exactly. Lifestealer is, I mean, he's slightly more fun to play because you can just AFK farm and carry on him, but...
So AFK farming is the fun thing for you?
Yeah, I like AFK farming. I love playing like anti-mage and just being the ultimate rat, so split pushing all day.
And then you buy some strange item and throw the game away. Buy a mech for your team as anti-mage. Blink in mech your team. No, you don't do that?
Are you accusing me of something? I've never done that. Trust me, I have never bought a mech on anti-mage. That is the last thing I would ever do.
I've actually tried buying necro books on anti-mage and I got flamed by my team in the pub.
You need to practice your slam dunks, Winter. Get that Dagon Ethereal
Yeah,
Blade.
you get a necro book, you blink in, you summon your necro books, and you open your manta saw, you burn the guy's mana instantly. What's wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Except it's a shitty item, and you could just get a Battle Fury to Manta and be a carry.
Well, I started the game as an off lane on the anti-mage, so can't really blame me though. So IG's gonna pick up Clockwork and Weaver, as we mentioned before, gonna take out the Elder Titan, even though we feel that Elder Titan is starting to fall off, but they're still gonna ban out the hero, because Visage and Elder Titan together is, in my opinion, it's just a really, really strong combination. You should never try to give it away unless you have a good plan against that.
Yeah, it's just too much damage with Soul Assumption and the Spirit. I agree. So, and the Spirit means that you'll get a big damage Soul Assumption almost guaranteed instantly. So, You run it through a few heroes, and then you just soul assumption, you get a kill. So they go Nyx instead, though. Nyx, Visage, very strong ganking combo, but they do need a lot of levels, and I'm guessing it's going to be a Nyx mid. We have not seen much support Nyx lately, but Nyx doesn't really beat Dragon Knight, so...
I think during EMS, Vichy Gaming did the support Nyx a lot on FY, a lot. They played this hero as a support a lot.
That's true. They're the one team. I can't think of anyone else who's been doing it often. Maybe once in a while, but especially teams that get Nyx and Visage, these heroes need so many levels compared to... We see more teams will get like a Crystal Maiden and a Visage, or Crystal Maiden and a Nyx or something. You know, like or even a Rubik. Someone who's got like a little bit more presence early on than a Nyx.
And when the enemy team has a Dragon Knight, you should always have a solo that can suppress him, because if Dragon Knight has a good start, he's going to take down your towers and dictate the gameplay from there. So having a Nyx versus Dragon Knight, like you said, it's a very good matchup for DK. DK doesn't have a lot of pressure against Nyx. Yeah, at the same time, Nyx doesn't have a hard time against DK as well, but you're trading off a farm as a ganker against someone who can group out and take down your towers, and DK's playstyle as a team will counter how the Nyx assassin will move around and gank, because DK makes the team group up. Nyx assassin is waiting for someone to stray alone to try and gank, and enemy team wants to group out the DK so the Nyx can't gank anyone.
Yeah, and as soon as you leave the lane to gank, he just pushes your tower. It's very annoying to play Nyx against DK. Like, you can't leave your... I think what you need is you can't leave your lane, you need your supports to come gank the lane. Because if you leave the lane, he just takes the tower, and it's not really a good trade. They're going to go Bane here, kind of countering the Lifestealer. I wonder if there's any chance it's also setting up for a Mirana pick, but probably not. I imagine Clockwork will be the offlaner.
You know what? Like, Bane, Mirana, Clockwork?
Could work.
Yeah, it's a very strong
LGD?
lane.
Remember when lgd.int was doing that? They would do their support Clockwork. They did Shadow Demon, Lina Clockwork, but also very...
Oh yeah, I remember those days. And Rattlesnake as well. They run Darkseer plus Clockwork in one lane. That was also really interesting. But for the Bane pickup here, I would say there's another usage of it. You can use the Brain Sap on the familiars to kill it at a level 1 familiar, so that could be a good thing as well for the Bane.
You're right. He's good against both those heroes, Lifestealer and Visage. And he's also... He's pretty good at Nyx, against Nyx. You're just sleep him when he runs in, and unless he's already Carapace.
Storm is not very good against Bane, but depends on the situation, whoever starts the engagement.
Very risky Storm game, because Dragon Knight and Bane are both really good against Storm.
And you know what? When the Storm zips in to pull your teammate, you can always Nightmare your teammate to dodge a part of the damage, so it could be also very useful to defend your teammates, even though it's not as good as a disruption.
So maybe it is a support. It could be an off-lane Lifestealer and solo mid Nyx, safe lane Storm.
They actually just wanted the Storm as a transportation tool of the Lifestealer, but you know, if you look at IG's heroes, Weaver, Clockwork and Bane, Puck will be really good against those 3 heroes though. Yeah,
and Puck's better against Weaver, because even if he gets Linken's, it won't save him from the silence.
Yeah, Storm is just greedy. Just greedy.
Well, Greed was good last game. I mean, that greedy Bristleback worked out. Although they were very far ahead anyway, so I don't know if that was the difference. But Vengeful Spirit Ban. So IG is expecting a solo mid Nyx, which it will be, I think. And what will they get as their secondary support instead? What do you think? Shadow Demon? Rubik? No, Rubik's Band.
No, Bane you need a stunning hero like a Lashrock Lina, or maybe I would say Mirana is also alright. Bane and Mirana support. I've seen this done a lot.
Oh, I meant for Tongfu.
Oh,
but
for
yeah,
Tongfu?
Mirana could work for IG.
I think you just run the Nyx as a support now, because you want to put your Storm... I think they run Nyx as support with the Visage, Storm Spirit...
But IG doesn't think so, because they banned Venge.
No, I don't think Nyx is going to be a solo mid. I don't think so. I think Storm will be the solo mid. They're going to use Lifestealer on the safe lane and pick up another offlaner for Kabu.
Or it could just be an offlane Nyx and they get...
Yeah, true. Could be an offlane Nyx.
He does not do well against Weaver. Or Clockwork.
Yeah, but you just want the Nyx to get some levels and help the team. As long as the other lanes go well, I don't think it's much of a big deal if Nyx Assassin doesn't get a favorable 1 versus 1 matchup. Disruptor will be the pickup here from IG.
Oh, yeah. This choice. Clockwork. But he is very weak against Lifestealer.
Yeah, Clockwork plus Disruptor. No, I don't think so though. I think if the Clockwork gets an initiation, let's say he hooks into the Lifestealer and Disruptor drops his ultimate right away after that, the Disruptor will be really good against Lifestealer.
Yeah, but Lifestealer is always going to be inside the Nyx or the Storm. He's not going to be standing around getting hooked.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
think
true.
so.
We were talking about this. I was talking about this to Tivan yesterday when someone picked a Razor against a Lifestealer, and the whole game, when the fights was about to happen, the Lifestealer is always inside the Storm, inside the Nyx, and the static link will always never get on the Lifestealer. It was a DK game. DK against Speed, I think.
Yeah, I was watching that one as well. And Lich, interesting. Just to win the lanes, I guess. Which lane do you think the Lich is going to be helping?
Lich and Nyx Assassin, Speed Gaming style.
Dual lane, off lane?
Yeah. And Visage will be with the Lifestealer, and Mu will be playing the Storm on solo mid. That's the expected lanes I had in mind.
So their safe lane, I would say Storm or Lifestealer Visage very good against Clockwork. Especially once you get phase boots on Lifestealer, you can easily beat him. Lich Nyx against Weaver, I don't know, maybe a tri-lane Weaver? That's actually pretty good.
Yeah, that would be pretty good.
Dragonite versus Storm is good for Tongfu. I think Tongfu will have good lanes.
Tongfu will have really good lanes unless they want to change up something like... I feel they could do something like this. Maybe do not do the tri-lane. They just put the Disruptor supporting the Weaver on top lane for a bit. But the Bane would start off in the middle lane with his Enfeeble at level 1 to disrupt the Storm. That could work for them. That could work.
Yeah, maybe the Bane goes middle early, like just to shut down the Storm a bit. That's definitely a possibility.
Yeah, okay. So guys, welcome to the third and deciding game of Tongfu versus RG. The series is tied at 1 apiece right now, and on the team for the Dire side, we have IG Ferrari 430 playing the Dragonite, YYF will be on the Clockwork, Faith will be playing the Disruptor, Banana will be playing on the Bane Elemental. How will be Lassie playing the Carry Weaver?
Well, on the Radiant side, we have Team Tongfu looking for Zhou's revenge. He's played 4 series against IG, yet to take a series off of them. Can he do it here? If he wins this game, he will finally have the monkey off his back. And of course, who better to start with than captain and leader of this squad, Zhou. Some call him the burden. I call him the hero. ZSMJ the Lich. We have Sungshung playing the support Visage, Mu on the Storm Spirit, and that does leave Kabu on the Nyx Assassin.
You say you call him the hero. I say you call him the patient hero.
Yes, the patient hero. even though he kind of cost this team that fight on the Naga.
Well, to be fair, that fight was just going. They were in such a big deficit. I don't think that was his fault. Seriously.
Yeah. Also, it works. The mechanics are different in Dota 1 with like the way that when you're getting vacuumed, you can't BKB.
You know, I don't know if I told you this. They were actually arguing among each other after that fight. IG. They were.
Well, Zhou shouldn't have been standing. He should not have been standing near
they were
Enigma.
actually saying. I heard Chuan said to Zhou that they didn't communicate well with the Tidehunter Ravage and the Sleep. So they were actually having in mind that the Ravage should come out first before the Sleep, so it times up perfectly to hit it. That was the discussion they had after the game.
Yeah, they didn't get the order right. They stopped the Sleep, then they Ravage.
Then the Ravage, yeah. The Ravage should have been popped first before the Sleep ended.
It's a very hard combo though in Dota 2.
Very hard. Very, very hard. I have to agree with you. Bane is gonna try and run in superior movement speed. Might be able to catch out Kabu here. No, not gonna chase on to cast a nightmare on Kabu. They're just gonna control the jungle here. Maybe place a ward for the offlaner. As usual. It's getting more and more common.
Yeah, IG have a... Actually, Tongfu's lineup is pretty bad at level 1, so they can't really fight in their jungle. Yeah. Nyx is not that good without levels. Storm is not good at level 1. Lifestealer is pretty bad at level 1. And Lich is awful at level 1, so... IG will take advantage of that, and looks like they're camping hoping somebody will come to the jungle.
They are gonna do...
This is the orange strat.
Orange strat.
They love to... Orange love to just use these little, choke points. This was their favorite spot over near the
there's one more place as well. This place. They're always going to be hiding inside here.
Yeah.
You know, I was casting with Steven yesterday. He told me, he told me in scrims, he died so many times to that. Orange was just camping here. They were screaming against them, and he would just walk out, try to get a creep, and just get destroyed there. So looking back at the lanes, it's going to be a Lich and Lifestealer middle against the Lonely Dragonite. He's going to get zoned out here completely at level 1. YYF is going to be up against Kabu. I would say the lane matchup is pretty even, but Clockwork would definitely have quite an advantage over the Nyx Assassin.
I think IG can win all 3 lanes. This is bottom lane is bad for Tongfu. Middle lane is even, I would say. Maybe a slight, well, not even, but I don't think they're gonna win mid lane that hard. Dragon Knight can still just spam Breathe Fire to get creeps, and yeah, top lane's a big advantage for Clockwork. So I think Tongfu's lanes are pretty bad actually.
Yeah, I don't think it would be that bad depending on how Kabu plays the next, and they're gonna rotate Mu top lane because he's not gonna get anything from the bottom side of the map. Sanshun
Is
gonna,
IG gonna rotate? Do you think they'll go top as well now?
I think maybe they'll wait a bit, wait one more minute, then they're gonna smoke up with the supports when they get level 2, or they're just gonna go now. They have 2 options. They're gonna go right away. Smoke or TP. Smoke or TP. They're gonna smoke.
And Disruptor is a little bit stronger now, with the Thunderstrike having the 4 strikes instead of 3, so
160 damage at level 1 is no joke.
Yeah, and you can use Nightmare here to set up a... Can they kill the Lich, though? Lich is so fast. 315 move speed at level 1 with no boots.
Like
I think they want to go top, yeah.
Once they get the sleep, the Lifestealer can just... does he have BKB yet? Oh no, he doesn't have his Rage yet, so he can't Rage and wake up the Lich King. So
they might get CSMJ. He's going for the top rune. He's so fast, though. They need the sleep. He's too fast.
No, both of them are 315. It's the same movement speed.
Yeah, but if that's any other hero, you can just run him down with the Bane, but you can't run Lich down.
Yeah, so looking at the lane changes right now, it'll be a Storm Spirit against a Clockwork top. I would say if the Clockwork manages to get boots, and he actually has TP scrolls, they're gonna rotate behind. Oh, Mu actually senses this. The ward actually spotted the rotation from both the supports since they lost their smoke already. He's just gonna run all the way towards the jungle here, dodging the gank. Oh no, he's gonna get Nightmare. Are they in time? Is he gonna get Glimpse just for this? Yeah, he's gonna get Glimpse. Oh no, not in range.
Glimpse into cogs.
Body block.
Body block.
Oh, Glimpse.
He's got boots.
They need body block.
They need more body block.
They need body block. Here comes the Weaver as well. Okay.
What is this hate on Mu? Poor guy.
He's gonna survive. Man, he's gonna survive.
Have another sleep. Suddenly 4 heroes top.
Yeah.
What a player. That was just a very poorly executed gank by IG. And they don't have a good lineup to gank at level 1.
You know LD? This ward here? You know who plays this ward? The Captain Joe.
That makes me happy.
Yeah, you're happy for him. So Mu is gonna run all the way back to bottom again. He's been traveling everywhere, poor guy. They're gonna rotate the Visage top, and maybe the Nyx is gonna run around the map to try and set up kills and just try his best to get levels from there. Or he's just gonna walk all the way top. Man, this is a lot of lane changings by both teams.
I think it's good for Tongfu though, because they're getting the Storm versus Clock, which is 1v1, which is pretty good matchup for Storm in most cases, I would say.
Yeah, but so much rotation already by the Storm. He's been spending so much time rotating around, so I don't think he still has that advantage. Maybe it's just even. They're gonna slow Ferrari down here.
First blood.
It's first blood. Impale gonna finish him off as well. That was a really good rotation by Kabu. I was saying that he needs to rotate around and get something done, and he really gets something done in middle lane. He's gonna.
They want Mu bottom.
Can they get him? Nightmare into the cogs. Nightmare into the cogs.
He's already got boots. He's too fast.
Yeah, he's too fast. Unless the battery assault. The battery assault is gonna slow him down there. He's gonna get caught up with the cogs as well. Brain sap gonna finish the job. Not even needed.
That's a big kill. That's a really big kill.
Yeah, thanks to the battery assault getting 1 tick off, and he was able to catch up and cogs him inside. So mid lane Ferrari has 9 CS at the moment. Not too shabby though, but against a dual lane, I guess that's the best thing he could have. At least he's not getting killed. Sorry, not getting too under farm. 9 CS is still really decent for him. Faith is going to get slowed up here by the Visage. Impale onto Faith as well. Soul Assumption actually didn't really do too much damage there. He's going to flash up and manage to survive. How is going to come in to try and do some damage here to the Visage, but not going to be able to kill him. They're going to try and slow him again. Drops the Soul Assumption on him.
They almost got him. They have an Impale, but just slightly too long of a cooldown.
Yeah.
Oy, oy, oy.
He's gonna Clarity up. Maybe they can try and go on How again. Oh, he's gonna get Carapace out. Does he have an Impale here? Does he have an Impale? No, he's not gonna try to Impale.
Creeps. They're going bottom again. They really want to kill Mu, but Mu is playing super defensively. He's not farming though, and he needs to get farm. I'd say his farm is more important than the Lifestealer actually. Do you think they should just switch the Lifestealer and the Storm instead of having this dual lane mid?
Talking about this, I actually remembered yesterday, Vici Gaming, they had Storm and Lifestealer, but they actually placed the Storm on the safe lane. Oh, Coral is going to find a Storm here. Battery
this is not a safe lane. This is a very dangerous lane.
Battery has started to start. Samsung's going to get caught out here. Nightmare onto Samsung. The Cogs is going to push Moo back here. Samsung is going to get trapped there. It's going to go down for sure.
Look how quickly he drops with that reduced magic resistance.
Mid lane as well, Ferrari, they're going to get slowed up by Joe, but he's going to manage to get a Dragon Tail on Joe because Joe didn't manage to pop his Rage on time. Top lane is going to be Faith, still trying to get some levels here, currently level 3. Joe is going to get a Haste Rune here.
Uh-oh, this is bad. But the 430 does see it from the creep. It's very dangerous though, because IG have been tower diving a lot, and a hasted Lifestealer, if you tower dive against him, he'll get like 2 or 3 kills easily. They have to be careful now. Play it very safe.
Yeah, but I still think overall all the lanes are still going alright for IG because they managed to keep the Storm down. That's the most important thing.
I think it's going fine. They're going to mid again. Can they actually kill 430?
I don't think they can kill him though. No, I don't think they can kill him.
They did force out a TP. The Storm is getting shut down, but the Disruptor is getting shut down quite a bit, and Tongfu are actually leading by a lot in terms of experience. Already almost 1,000.
Yeah, and the goal graph says almost 500 as well, with 1 kill advantage to IG.
You know why they're leading? It's because of the Lich.
Dark Ritual.
Experience. Too much experience.
Yeah, but you still want to... I don't know, man. Like, I feel that Vici's way of playing this dual core with the Lifestealer and Storm is much more interesting, where they prioritize getting the Storm a better start so that he can control the game instead of trying to give the Lifestealer a better start.
Yeah, Storm needs the start more as well. Lifestealer is way harder to shut down than Storm. Especially for IG. IG are good at killing Storm. They've almost got Fiend Script, 430 is almost level 6. He's actually pretty far behind because of the denies mid, but if they get a sleep here, Moo's... Oh, he's actually level 6. I don't know if they can kill him. I don't think they can. Tongfu's waiting as well.
They're gonna try and slip into the Dragon Tail, or gonna slow. Gravechill gonna pop on Banana here, Soul Assumption as well. Not gonna drop as well. He's gonna use his Brain Sap to stay alive here. Moose out of mana. Gonna get Dragon Tail up. Gonna get Dragon Tail up, and Flame Breath there finishes Moose. Hook shot onto ZSMH. ZSMH is gonna go down as well. Ha is coming in here, trying to get one more kill on the Visage. It seems like he's gonna get the kill. Visage doesn't have anything to escape here. Gravechill just come off cooldown, but that's not gonna help him. Meanwhile,
you know, Winter, I gotta say, normally Moo is one of the most impressive Storm players in terms of being efficient with his mana. That was very inefficient. Those were really long zips, and he didn't even auto attack. He used all his mana and got barely any damage out, and then he got caught and died. Moo's not playing very well right now.
Yeah, they didn't even try to protect him too much as well. Here, Joe is gonna catch YYF. The Cogs is gonna block him back. Not gonna get his open wounds on YYF. They're still gonna try and chase here. Nick's Impale not gonna connect to anything.
I think, like you said, it's the better way to just protect the Storm early. And they could have put him mid with Lich if they wanted to.
Gonna come in for the courier here. Will he get the courier? Shukuchi's up as well. Not enough damage. 3 hit points left on the courier. Yeah, like you said, I think I like the idea how Vici Gaming plays the combination of Lifestealer and Storm. Like I mentioned before, Lifestealer and Storm is a lot more greedier than Puck and Storm.
Because this hate. They tried to deward the lane ward, but they're out of range with the Sentry. But they've got Fiend Script, and they're just gonna go straight on bottom lane. It looks like.
ZSMB can cancel the Fiend Script if he needs to with the Chain Frost here. Infest Bomb here. Carbo's gonna get his stun.
Why would you go for YYF? That would be so hard to kill.
Oh no, why?
They should have gone for the other heroes.
Maybe they could have gotten YYF. Or gonna zip in here, Vortex onto Banana. Gonna get slowed down by the Lifestealer here. Will they be able to get the kill? Chain Frost pops as well. Wow, Ferrari's gonna take 1 hit from the Chain Frost, but only the Bane will be going down.
They could have got, like you were gonna say, I think they could have gotten the Clockwork if you run right next to him and impale him so that he cogs and you're trapped inside with him, but you could just kill the 2 supports very easily.
Oh, he's gonna get Glimpse back. Carbo TP's the top, but gets Glimpse back. That's just...
You know, this is like, we talk about not being used to playing against a hero. Like, you never see Disruptor in pro games, so it's another example of just not being used to playing against him.
Yeah,
speaking of Disruptor, do you remember that game in TI2 where they had the Lone Druid and Faith was Disruptor? It was against Navi in the Grand Finals. Where they would scout a hero with their Radiance Bear, and then Faith would just glimpse the back, and then they'd kill that hero.
I don't remember, but it was a really good play.
Yeah. Faith is very impressive. He was like the first impressive Disruptor I saw.
As long as something gives vision, Disruptor just needs vision for the glimpse. And going back to the situation just now, I just felt that the Nyx wasn't confident to catch out the Clockwork earlier. He could have done it a lot earlier, but the Impale getting changed, a lot of players are just not comfortable with the Neo Impale. And you need more time to cast it, and the enemy is going to get the extra time to escape.
3 mans. Yeah, I definitely agree. It's he might have also, it was just like an awkward angle.
Joe could be caught out here by the hook shot. Oh, Bane is actually blocking. Oh no, Bane actually blocked off the Clockwork there. He could have gotten a hook shot into Cogs, and if the Lifestealer gets his rage off, Bane just needs to go in with the Fiend's Grip. They could have gotten
Kabu's waiting though. This could be a very dangerous dive for IG.
No, they're gonna infest him. Ferrari is gonna be in trouble here. His supports just left him. That was such an Oh no! The Impale misses. Ferrari has a haste rune.
Too strong. Top lane hooking on ZSMJ and he's dead.
Yeah. There's nothing he could do to save himself against Clockwork as a support there. So with the hook shot down, Tongfu are gonna try and maybe capitalize on the other sides of the map, try and push out a tier 1 tower, middle or bottom. Ferrari is still hasted here in middle lane. Lifesteal is not gonna do too much. Gonna pop out his dragon. Gonna stun up on Joe. Joe's gonna get silenced by the Disruptor ultimate. Kabu's gonna get Fiend's Grip as well. 2 kills maybe? No, Rage cancels the glimpse, but he's gonna try and run. Gonna manage to escape.
That was a really nice kinetic field static storm by Faith. Very impressive. Very impressive. I mean, he's level 7 and he's decently farmed as well. I mean, considering how much he moved around. He's got 21 CS, level 7. The Bane, Visage level 6. Visage just got his boots. I gotta say, Faith is playing very well.
Mid lane, they're gonna zip in with Mu here, gonna pull Ferrari 430. Chain Force gonna come out here. Ferrari's gonna be the first one down. Will Banana go down as well? He needs to use a Nightmare or Brain Sap, something to help save himself. Glimpse gonna be casted on the Storm there, gonna get sent back. Kabu's gonna come in with a Vendetta, but not gonna be able to find anyone. We will meanwhile still pushing top lane, got the tier 1 tower at top. So Nyx is actually going to go in. Faith is gonna be the target of choice here.
Easy. He is very squishy. And ultimately I think Disruptor is pretty, I mean, against Nyx and Lifestealer, these heroes can really punish him, so he may have a tough time this game, even though he played really well earlier.
Yeah. Do you think that he should just get an Axe Scepter? Do you like that item on Disruptor?
You just, like, yeah, I do. I think it's a really cool upgrade, but you never get to farm it on support Disruptor.
Yeah, and you don't get Midas on Disruptor.
I mean, I think if you go solo mid Disruptor, you can actually get it, but I just think solo mid Disruptor doesn't have... He's not... You don't do as much with the farm as a lot of other heroes that go mid nowadays, so... IG gonna come into the jungle with a 3-man smoke here. Banana drops a ward here, scouting things out on the left-hand side. Joe could probably potentially get caught out here at the corner here. Fiend's Grip is still available to deal with the rage if he tries to go there. And Joe's playing very safe and defensively.
Oh no, they are gonna spot out the Nyx. They're gonna spot out the Nyx. He's gonna get hookshot, Cogs as well. Bane could potentially catch someone behind, probably Sanson. He's gonna try and Fiend's Grip Sanson maybe? Yeah, Sanson is gonna be the Fiend's Grip. Storm is gonna zip in here. Wow, the ultimate from the Disruptor!
Oh, Mu, he ran back into this kinetic field!
He's gonna go down! Is there a glimpse?
Glimpse! Got him!
Wow, got him!
Got him!
That Disruptor.
Oh my god, he ran so far away! But he had the lightning storm on him and the swarm, so you could still bring him back. Did you see that? That was max range. That had to be max range clips.
And not to mention, there's one thing I want to talk about as well. Like, you look at the skill build of the Storm Spirit. Usually you don't scale him that way anymore because the Overload just does more damage. Like, most of the players prioritize on going there. Ferrari's gonna get slowed up in middle lane. Gonna get the Dragon Tail on Joe again. TP backup coming in. Weaver's gonna run in with the double damage. Dust gets popped by the Visage, but Glimpse. I heard a Glimpse.
Nice rage to counter the Glimpse.
Okay. He's gonna pop his Jump Charge and try to run out. TP 10 seconds there.
I think Hao can actually... No, there's Infest. He'll be fine.
Yeah, the ward will actually spot him running in. Maybe they send another hero wall. Bane doesn't...
He wasted now. Oh no! But he's got TP now.
Yeah, he has rage TP. He has rage TP. He's fine.
He's got a mech now. No, sorry, not him, but Clockwork has a mech now. So that's a pretty big item for IG. And I mean, what do you think about the way the game's developing? IG are going for very mid-game oriented builds. The mech on Clockwork, not going for like a 4-staff or Ags. Hao's going straight BKB. And looks like IG just want to keep on taking fights. Do you think that's the right approach, or should they play?
I think you should if you have a mech advantage, you should always try to fight. They're gonna smoke in here once more. YYF gonna lead the charge. He's gonna be able to. Oh no, they see him. They see him. Gonna hook shot in, catching out the Visage here. First target of choice. Wow, the disruptor ultimate.
That was not a good one. Where's the glimpse? Oh no, never mind. No,
Moo is gonna get glimpse back, but Impale, they're gonna catch out 3 heroes. Chain Frost, that's Chain Frost gonna be huge. Gonna kill 1 hero down. Bane's gonna go down first.
Oh my god.
Disruptor's gonna go down as well. Ferrari's gonna get chased down here. Lich is gonna drop by the side to Hao there. Hao's gonna try and run in to try and bail his teammate out, but Clockwork and the Weaver not gonna be able to do too much here. Or maybe I'm wrong. Kabu's gonna go down here. Ferrari's gonna go down maybe. Yeah, he's gonna go down. No mana, no hit points.
Not fatal.
No mana, no hit points. The Visage family is gonna slow them down.
Oh, he's bottling up. He's gonna be fine.
Yeah, he just got an illusion rune. That rune saved him. Any rune would have just saved him. He just needed some bottle charges to get out.
That was such a unfortunate fight. I guess did Faith not have any vision? It is.
You know the fight went wrong. Why? Because
he didn't get anyone. Like the storm did not get caught in the static storm.
You know what happened there? The Clockwork. He actually, when he hooked into the Visage, he actually break the cogs, and after he break the cogs, Disruptor casted his ultimate. That's why the Visage could just run out of the static storm.
Okay. I didn't catch that. I was trying to find out why he couldn't glimpse anyone back into the fight, but I guess he didn't have vision.
Yeah, he was just waiting and waiting and waiting until he finds a better timing, but he couldn't get any perfect timing. And I was actually quite surprised he glimpsed the Storm, because Storm could just go out. Kabu's gonna be infested here. Stun, Impale.
Fiend Script? Nope, Fiend Script. He slept the creep too, I think.
Hook shot. Comes in with the mech as well, gonna catch out Kabu. This fight's gonna turn around right away. Kabu's gonna go down. Spike Carapace, they're not enough to save him. Soul Assumption. Ferrari still has 200 hit points here. Gonna bottle up.
They've got Fiend Script in 10 seconds. Almost ready.
Familiar's gonna come in as well. Clockwork here, Rocket Flare to scout things out. Weaver's gonna run in as well. Starts up with the Swarm here. Gonna give vision to his whole team of the whereabouts of the enemy team.
Disruptor's coming. He's got his ult.
Disruptor, send the Storm back. Send the Storm back. He just TP'd in.
No, kill him. Kill him. There
he's actually gonna kill him. Yeah.
Oh my god, Moo is so sad right now. Disruptor, what a good hero.
Oh.
What a hero. Some call him the Disruptor, not the Disruptor.
Yeah, Joe's gonna get
glimpse. Oh!
He has rage. He has rage.
If that's any hero but Lifestealer, they get that kill too.
Oh,
because Bane was ready with the sleep.
You know, LD, he made such a good decision then not to glimpse the Storm back. I was thinking like the fight was commencing and someone teleported in. Your first reaction was to send him back, but he know that they can kill everybody.
Yeah, and his placement for the ult, aside from that one really bad fight top, was pretty much perfect.
Yeah, it was really impressive. The placement of the ultimate by Faith. He so far is the MVP for me among the 10 players right now.
And he's up against Lifestealer, which is probably one of the hardest heroes to play against this Disruptor, because you can just rage and and just go to work on people. You don't get silenced or anything like that. So, and you can walk out of the kinetic field. So, very difficult hero to play against, but he's doing a really good job. And I mean, Joe, fortunately, every time he gets glimpsed, he just presses rage and walks away. The GG button, as many call it.
GG button. Yeah, glimpse is not very useful against Lifestealer. He can even use his ultimate to dodge it, so there's so many ways he can deal with it.
Is it possible to zip as Storm and dodge it if you time the zip right, do you know? Or I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. Because Storm was zipping. I didn't catch at the end of the glimpse, was he still zipping at the bottom part where he got glimpse back? I didn't see. So I'm not very sure.
I don't think he was. Oh, middle lane they want to go in. Oh, they missed the hook shot. It looks like YYF hit a creep.
Yeah, mid hook shot being used. Hao is gonna haste himself up to top lane. Has his BKB completed. 5-0 now on his Weaver. Gonna try and take this fight out. Tongfu doesn't really have anything to deal with the BKB apart from if he BKB TPs they have the chain force. That's about it.
Just chain.
Oh, he gets impaled. Storm gonna zip in and vortex him. He's gonna go down right away. Oh, that was a huge mistake.
That's chain stun, but static storm. Are they gonna glimpse anyone? Get the
Storm
no,
again.
Too far.
Storm gets glimpsed again. YYF will come in here. No hook shot for him though. DK is gonna stun up Kabu. Kabu's gonna go down here. Spike Carapace up. Maybe still gonna survive here. Kabu's gonna get chased down. No, not gonna get chased down. Ferrari's gonna come over here by the side. YYF. Soul Assumption takes him down. Field. Dragon Tail on Joe here. Joe opens wound. 3 seconds. 3 seconds. 1 second. Gonna slow Ferrari up here. Gonna go right clicking. Start right clicking him. Nyx is gonna get a stun here. Oh, Impale misses. Vortex gonna go out Banana on the side there. They're gonna lose.
The gem.
They're gonna lose 2 heroes as well. Nightmare up, no TP. He's gonna lose the gem. Maybe hide the gem.
Drop the gem in the
trees. He hide the gem.
Really nice.
He hide the gem.
Oh, so Moo actually canceled his TP. He was trying to TP out, and Yeah, that's really clever to hide the gem. I like that.
Yeah.
It is hard to play Disruptor, and we saw it there. It's like, you're like, oh, I need to glimpse him back, but just had to wait like a half second more and then would have gotten him. That's just unfortunate.
But I think the fight mainly lost was because of the Weaver. He got caught out by the Impale, and that was just all she wrote. Didn't do anything in the fight, and it was a 4 versus 5 right from the bat.
So the gem? Wait, did they find it?
No. Wait, what? Where's the gem?
The courier?
Did anyone take the gem?
It's got to be on the dire courier, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's on the courier. So Mu is gonna find a regen rune at bottom side. That's gonna be really useful for him. Did he buy anything before that? No, he's still really far away from his orchid though. Wow.
Uh-oh. Kabu's hunting. Yeah, this is like the poorest start we've seen in a very long time, honestly. Kabu needs to get the hell out. His ultimate's about to end.
Yeah. Medallion pick up the Visage. IG has a Medallion on the
Can they go rush,
Disruptor. Yeah, they can. They can for sure. This is gonna be quite obvious though. Just look at the map. Top lane Tongfu is pushing out with the Lifestealer. Bottom lane Tongfu is pushing out with the Storm, and no one is still ganking anywhere. But
I do want to point out, Winterby, yeah, it's a very weird game, but I gotta give shout out to YYF here. He's 10-2-5. They have 19 kills. He's played out of his mind.
He's a part of 17 kills.
No, 15, but yeah. A lot of kills.
Oh yeah, 15, sorry. What's wrong with my brains? My brains.
I think all my dumb comments are rubbing in confusing you. I'm rubbing off on you and making you cast horse.
Yeah. But I still think Faith has been the more flashy one.
Joe. Could be in trouble here.
He can just BK. No, he can't BK.
No,
he can't rage. There's a Bane here. Yeah, he can't.
He's gotta run.
He's got to
My
run.
wife's hunting him. He's gonna have a hook soon.
Hook shot. Hook shot. Cogs him in.
Keep away for the creeps.
Oh, Cog! Why? Why no Cogs?
Grip.
Oh my god.
Oh, Joe is so sad right now.
Man, why? I'm not sure why. I better not ask.
Yeah.
I do not understand.
Yeah, that was very, very weird gank, but it works out. Middle lane now, they're going in. They have a kinetic field, static storm. You're gonna fight Kabu. Kabu is so dead. Yeah, you can't fight. Now Glimpse back a second one. Going to the Lich.
Oh,
2 for nothing.
they're gonna force stuff in Ferrari as well. Gets his Dragon Tail on ZSMJ. ZSMJ is gonna go down here as well. 3 for nothing if you count the Lifestealer on top as well.
My goodness. IG doing a lot of work here.
Yeah,
I think Tongfu is just playing very sloppily.
Storm is
Joe was really greedy to be farming. I mean, Winter, he was farming over here. Like, this is a very greedy location to farm by yourself against Clockwork and Bane. Both heroes who can punish you even when you try to rage TP.
Maybe if you have SMY, you can run really quickly. Then maybe that's still acceptable. But no, that was just not good position to farm. Too dangerous, too greedy. Moo's gonna TP back out, complete his Orchid right now. 23 minutes in, still acceptable, not too bad. The Weaver has BKB though, so he's not gonna be able to catch the Weaver.
And Hal's actually going Liquids as well, so very defensive build. I don't know. I think IG should be a little worried though about their lack of damage. Once Tongfu get like a BKB on the Storm, which I imagine will be Moo's next item, you really need it just to deal with Disruptor. I think Tongfu is their lineup to me is stronger late game by a pretty large margin. 430 is not very far on the Dragon Knight, and you have Storm Lifestealer, so you have the better pick-off lineup.
You know what, Larry David?
Yeah.
You know what? You're gonna get your wish.
What?
Just click on Faith.
Aghanims?
Yeah.
Interesting. He's got a lot of work to do, though. And this is a Disruptor with 8 assists, and they have Roche Gold as well. And 3 towers, so...
You know they have like 9 kill advantage, but look at the goal graph, it's only 1.5k.
Yeah, that's what... yeah, experience is a little bit better, but... I think even if Tongfu was losing by like 5k, I would still say they have quite a good chance of coming back because of their lineup.
Yeah, Lifestealer plus Storm is really strong later on, and if you look at IG, apart from the Weaver and DK are not as strong as the Lifestealer later on, but Weaver is going to be able to kite the Lifestealer, but when you have the Storm to bring the Lifestealer in, that's not going to be too much kiting going about for the Weaver. So I think Tongfu still has the better late game later on.
And this Weaver is going for such a defensive build. Hal's going Lincoln's and BKB.
Oh no, Moo's gonna catch out Ferrari here in the jungle. Joe pops. Oh, he's gonna TP. Whoa, that was
crazy. I thought he was gonna get away, but not able to. Now hook shot hitting the teammate. Joe on the run. He has
oh no, it's
a
gonna go
little bit
down.
of the Thunderdome.
Man, he didn't even finish the DK and the Storm was already teleporting out of the fight. Did you see that?
Yeah. The DK actually died though, so they
yeah,
ended up
but
getting the kill.
He could have helped the Lifestealer get the kill quicker and maybe both of them escape because Storm still has some mana to zip and TP. But instead he just left like the Lifestealer there hitting the DK. And he got gripped.
Everyone's gonna flame Joe, but I don't, it's not really his fault there, I would say.
I don't know, man. Maybe Moo thought that Joe didn't have to right click because the orchid damage would have been able to finish the DK off, so he was calling out TP. That would have been the more explainable, like more reasonable excuse.
And Joe just wanted to secure the kill. Well, kill secured.
And you pay with your life. That's the price you have to pay.
What do you think about Hal's item build? Because I started to talk about it. He's going Lincoln's BKB. But I think they lack damage.
No, to me it's just
BKB on Storm.
You want to get Lincoln's BKB only if you're just having a hard time getting caught out all the time, but it's not the case though, this game. He only got
1 and 6.
He only got caught out one time and it was his own mistake. It wasn't even because he doesn't have a Lincoln's. He got caught out by the Impale and he got finished off, but I would say BKB alone is enough for the Weaver.
Though, I mean, you can kind of... Obviously, it kind of makes sense from one point of view, which is if he gets caught by a Storm or Nyx, he probably dies without getting to use BKB, but right now he's got Aegis. So, I mean, it will wear off, but... Now, after he gets this, he still has to farm 1 or 2 items before they'll have the damage later on.
You know, LD, after you said that, I feel that maybe this is the best reason. He just doesn't want to be forced to pop his BKB prematurely as long as he sees the Storm zipping in.
Yes, as someone in the chat points out, it is the Pinoy style of Weaver. The Pinoys really love to go for their super defensive.
Pinoys just love Lincolns. They have been building Lincolns on every single hero.
Yeah, but they love Lincoln's BKB, especially. It's a very common build in the Philippines.
It fits their playstyle because Pinoy teams like to split push and Lincolns gives you mana regen, HP regen, and you have a spell block to make yourself harder to gank. So Lincolns is just really good to fit their playstyle. And now looking at the game that's going right now, I still think IG or Tongfu, both sides still has a chance to win the game, even though the kill score doesn't show that way. Kill score shows IG is heavily at the advantage, but I don't really feel IG is in a heavy advantageous situation right now.
It all comes down to the Aghanim's Disruptor. He could turn the game around. I mean, no matter how farmed you are, now that item silences items, Storm, Lifestealer, easy food for Disruptor.
How often do we get to say that?
Yeah, Disruptor's he's normally not the predator, but this game he has become the disruptor, and he's the one on the hunt.
Yeah, I
well, not yet, but he will be soon.
Infest is going to come out on Kabu. Kabu's going to run in, be the transportation too. Is Ferrari going to be able to BKB? No, Impala zips in, Vortex on Ferrari as well, going to go down to that Soul Assumption. Hook shot on YYF. No 4-star anymore. He actually used his 4-star before. He's going to go down maybe here. Chain Frost going to bounce on YYF again. Bounces on Weaver as well. Nope. Not gonna get anything else other than the Dragon Knight. Still, all in all, really good for Tongfu. Getting that.
Those were pretty bad Chain Frost bounces. They did not get very lucky there. YYF only got hit once, I think, but
twice. He got hit twice.
Okay. A lot of creeps, but I thought Tongfu would get 2 kills out of that. I thought they would definitely get YYF, but he's very tanky.
Yeah, he's gonna finish his Lincolns on Hao here in a couple of 100 gold. Gonna get it soon. Faith is not too far from his Scepter. He has 800 gold plus Ogre Club now. But I'm not very sure how much will the Scepter help them though, because if they are the ones getting jumped, the Scepter is not gonna help you. You'd rather have a 4-staff.
Yeah, that's a really good point. And also, I mean, it's not gonna help you at all against Lifestealer if he's inside the Storm, so that's another concern. I think at this point IG just needs to farm Hao to like an insane degree. He has his Lincolns now. But he still needs, I imagine he goes Desolator, and then he still needs the next item, I feel.
You know what, LD? You just said that IG needs to farm out Hao, and that's why it makes more sense to me now. He needs to farm up. So without the Lincolns, if he's trying to solo farm, he's always constantly getting ready to pop his BKB, because if the Storm zips in with the life stealer within him, he's just gonna die to one vortex. So having the Lincoln Sphere is just gonna allow him to solo push a lot harder. So IG is probably already planning to have this game go really late.
Yeah. Do you think they have the really late game advantage?
I think
I would rather have the Storm.
Yeah, I'd rather have the Storm and the life stealer. Not to mention, Visage is a great late game support if you compare it to the Bane and the Disruptor.
I think Bane Disruptor is pretty strong late as well.
I'd rather have the
especially
Visage.
with the eggs on Disruptor.
I think Visage does more in the late game phase.
Yeah, with the birds especially, just more utility.
Yeah, Bane without BKB, I don't think you can. If you cannot get a good Fiend's Grip off from a good position like in the fog, you're just gonna always get stunned most of the time. If you look at Tongfu side, they have so many ways of stopping your Fiend's Grip. Without the BKB, I don't really... Even with the BKB, they can just use the Chain Frost to cancel it. So, I'm not very sure. He just needs to be really cautious about when and where he uses his Fiend's Grip.
And Tongfu have a lot of ways to cancel it. The Orchid, the Pull, the Chain Frost, Impale, Carapace, Visage Stun. It is going to be very hard for Bane to get off his Fiend's Grip.
Yeah, looking at the item progression, so Joe actually went for Sanjay and Yasha after that. BKB completed on Storm, ZSMJ has 4 staff, Mac Kabu has 4 staff, and Vitality Booster building into a Rod of Athos. I don't really like that item, but AOI 2000 likes that item a lot. Samsung is going to build a 4 staff, I assume, as well. Not going to build a Scepter. That's really weird. Usually you try to get a Scepter, but against a Clockwork you want to have a lot of 4 staff. So
I think it's just a casual Vitality Booster as they're going to mid now. Uh-oh, this is not good for ZSMJ. 4 staff out, but he's gonna die.
Yeah, he's gonna get left behind. Even glimpse
back. They glimpse somebody else back. Oh, just ZSMJ. They did not need to use that on him, but they get the kill.
Moo's gonna be pushing top lane here. Roshan is gonna spawn in, this is 30 seconds, right? I think so, about 30 seconds. Kabu's gonna run in with the Vendetta here, gonna scout out YYF coming in from the side. Moo's gonna know someone's coming to get him, gonna back off here. Maybe even try to fight, oh no, they shouldn't try to fight. The whole IG team is here. The Familius is gonna try and scout out whether Roshan, oh, he actually just barely missed the timing.
Uh-oh, but IG don't know either.
Joe's gonna get Fiend's Grip here. Rage will not help you, brother. Yeah.
Where's the Swarm? He should have used that earlier. Oh, they're gonna get the kill.
Still gonna get a kill. Doesn't matter. That was such an important kill, and Roshan time, get a kill on the enemy carry, easy rush.
And now Weaver has 2.2k gold. So Desolate, I think it's almost a little late for Desolator. Maybe you just go straight MKB
I think you still get the Desolator. Desolator is just very good on viewer, very cost efficient. Top lane, Carbo's gonna run in. Is he gonna try and initiate? Oh, he's gonna get the Bane here. Impale catching out the Bane as well. Orchid up.
Nice,
oh, Mac up.
Staff.
Oh, the Disruptor ultimate there. Gonna try and buy some time, but BKB is not gonna not gonna get silent, so he's gonna be able to TP out there. Carbo here gonna escape. The two heroes still trying to do the DK.
Got him. Now he's trapped, but he gets off a 2-hero Impale. They need more damage to kill him. It's gonna be very annoying.
Fast off 3 seconds though. 2 of the heroes are still busy doing the rush. Look at the Weaver and the DK.
Space created for IG, I guess.
Yeah,
I was gonna say Kabu's creating space, but he's just dying slowly but surely.
No TP scroll means 100% death for sure.
And Weaver gets the Aegis. So all in all, that's a big win for IG. Getting Aegis on Weaver. Sure, they lose the Bane, but that's totally worth it. And they get the Nyx kill. The Lifestealer just died earlier, just respawned. And now we see it, Winter. Aghanim's Disruptor. Here we go.
So let me think about this. If Storm makes a mistake, he zips in without popping his BKB.
Yeah, now just to be clear how it works, if you pop the BKB first before the Disruptor Static Storm goes off, then it won't matter. He's still magic immune.
Yeah, he just needs to pop it. He can't be greedy. Like some players, like, I'm not gonna pop it first. I'm gonna zip in and pop it at the last moment to ensure that I utilize most of my BKB timing. But against an Scepter Disruptor, you might want to consider whether you want to do that.
Very late Shadowblade as well for Dragon Knight. 35 minutes in.
Shadowblade, BKB. Well, they don't really have too much of damage right now if you look at their items until the Weaver gets a Desolator. XP graph is still 3000 for a 35-minute game. That's really small. Gold graph shows almost no advantage to anyone.
What do you think about Joe's item build? He went for a very late Sanjin Yasha this game. I think he had it at like 28 minutes or something, 29 minutes, which is quite late.
I feel like if I'm having a Storm as my partner, I won't get Sanjay and Yasha because I don't need the
Basher,
I don't need the movement speed to get into the fights, into the middle of the fights. I will be always there with the Storm, so I would get a Basher, or even start up with the Assault Cuirass. I don't think SNY is a very optimal selection here. It's still not too bad. It gives you hit points and movement speed, but I think you get more benefit combined with the Storm with damage items or attack speed items.
So Tongfu's just gonna farm now, it seems. And I think with the items IG rather, and I think with the items that they have now, they could actually take it late. Oh, sorry, as I say that, they're gonna smoke up.
Yeah, this game seems to be going for an hour mark, I feel. Like both sides, like I mentioned, no one has a clear advantage, and it's a third game. Nobody wants to lose this series. Everybody's taking every single step really cautiously.
Yeah, it's pretty... I mean, for both teams it's important, but IG already won 2 series. So even if they lose, it's not the end of the world. They'll still advance.
The Clockwork Rocket's gonna scout out ZSMJ. ZSMJ is so screwed here. Moo's gonna say bye-bye, buddy. Oh, the hook shot actually missed! Wow, he actually almost escaped there. Almost. Nice try.
Not quite, though. Not the biggest kill, though. They get the Lich. The real prize was definitely the Storm Spirit.
You know there's also one thing I want to say, LD?
Yes, go ahead.
It's the end of the era of Hand of Midas. You don't see anyone having it. Are you happy?
Yeah.
Are you happy? Or you just... It's a breath of fresh air. No more Hand of Gold.
We saw Speed Gaming was still building it, right? Eternal Envy was building it on his clicks.
Yeah. Maybe it's not as good as it used to anymore, but situationally it could still be a really good pickup, but not as good as before.
I think it's still... I don't think the 150 gold nerf is that big of a deal. I think it's more just that teams are figuring out how to punish it a little bit, but I still think situationally it's a very good pickup.
Yeah, how is actually gonna do what you said, get a Monkey King bar instead of the Desolator, since Desolator could be already really late. But in my opinion, Desolator is still a really cost-efficient item for Weaver. I just feel it gives him so much damage.
Yeah, MKB gives you a ton too. And the thing is, Desolator's a lot better when you have other heroes they're gonna right-click hard, but DK is... I mean, I guess he could. He's level 16. So.
Yeah, I actually think Desolator will help them, their overall damage output as a team, with the DK right-clicking as well, so... Maybe he thinks that he needs the True Strike, but no one has evasion now. Joe's gonna rage up here, gonna get Fiend's Grip out by the Bane. It's gonna go down. No, Impale's gonna stop the Fiend's Grip. Hookshot gonna miss by YYF here. Oh no, Glimpse.
The Glimpse!
The Glimpse again. Gonna catch out Joe. Joe's gonna go down here. Clockwork's gonna cogs in Kabu. Kabu's gonna go down as well. That's 2 free kills for IG here. Is that the opening they need? Is that the opening they need?
It was all set up by the Disruptor. Very nicely done. Yeah, I think Lifestealer... I don't know if he would have lived there, but they would have had to chase for a long time. Instead, they just quickly kill him, and now they're just going to push straight down top. They'll get a tier 2 out of this. Tongfu should be up in time to defend their base, though. They still have Glyph. They do not have buyback. Oh, sorry. Actually, they don't have Glyph. I was looking at their own team.
Buyback on... No buyback on the Lifestealer. No buyback on the Nyx. Yeah, no buyback on the Nyx as well.
Can IG break the base now?
Yeah, they could do a lot of damage here. Maybe I think the Familiars will be able to buy some time till the next response, but
they have 3 Weaver lives. He's got the buyback time lapse in as well as the Aegis, so it's gonna be very hard.
Yeah,
and he's got BKB Lincolns. It's almost like 4 or 5 lives. This is a very hard Weaver to kill.
Storm has buyback for this fight, so it's gonna be the Storm running in with the Lifestealer soon. 5 seconds. They need to go now before the Rex drops. Oh,
will Zhou be thwarted again? Can he finally get his revenge, or will he be stopped short? Here we go.
Moo's gonna zip in. Oh, he got stunned! He didn't pop his BKB. He's gonna go down right away. Oh, BKB manages to get his BKB out. Gonna zip out. That was not a good engage by him at all. YYF here low. Gonna cogs up. Gonna get finished by the Impale there. Chain Force dealing a lot of damage. Finally, the Disruptor ultimate comes off. Silences Zhou here. Zhou is gonna go really, really low. Fiend's Grip as well. So much hate on him.
How low can you Zhou? Too low, apparently, as IG is gonna take the rack, so with that, probably the game.
You know, after you say that, I actually think about something. You know, Joe's name in Mandarin actually means run away. It has the same pronunciation, so if you're sitting opposite ROTK and ROTK is playing against Joe, he will shout some flame at him, trying to make fun of his name. Can you run away, Joe? Because it's the same word. Nah, you probably won't understand what I'm saying.
I guess if I spoke Mandarin, I'd probably get it better. But I kind of understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Now Weaver almost has Butterfly. He's not even saving for buyback. This is pretty scary. I think Tongfu have just lost too many fights. They can't really kill the Weaver anymore.
Yeah.
And now his build's paying off. His very defensive
build. It's very, very strong later in the game if he doesn't get punished. And getting the Butterfly means the chance of him dying in the fight is getting really, really low, since the Monkey King bar or on the lifesteal won't be coming anytime soon. He's probably going to build a Super Bash, and Storm is not going to get an MKB. Needs to get a Hex on the Weaver. He's gonna buy out all his items now. I think so. Yeah, he's gonna buy. What? Manta?
No. Okay. I was gonna say.
I saw the Yasha. I was like, what?
Can you imagine doing that in a Dota 1 match? Oh my god.
No, you will not do it in a Dota 1 match because there's no quick buy on items in Dota 1. That would never happen.
Well, yeah, it's more like if you change your mind. I mean, obviously you wouldn't think about getting Manta, but sometimes you're like, oh, I want this item, no, I want that one. And they're going to go right in a YYF. I think they're going to get this kill, but Moo might die. He needs to BKB soon.
Oh no, Hex! Ferrari got hexed up! He can't pop his BKB. They're going to get 2 kills here. Chain Frost going to bounce left, right. Ferrari still alive with his BKB. Not taking damage from the Chain Frost. Nyx is going to go down. Last is going to go down as well. Banana gets slapped here. Visage is trying to get out of the fight. Family is going to go down. Soul Assumption on Banana, but not enough damage to take down the Bane here. So Samsung is going to fall as well. That's 3-0 for IG.
Faith.
Oh, Glimpse!
Where you going, brother? Where you going?
First off, gonna go down there.
Going down to the low ground. Glimpse him?
No, he just uses Glimpse to cancel the TP.
What am I talking about? Yeah, I'm an idiot.
I think they might still chase him with How, because
I think they got him.
I think they got him. He's cornered. He's cornered. There's ward here. There's a ward here of all places.
He thinks he's safe. Normally, like, this is normally a safe place to go.
Man, he's like, what? Why do they see me? Oh, no, here comes Storm. Faith, you're gonna pay.
They're gonna get Faith?
You're gonna pay. On the hook shot. Why did that hook shot not connect? I'm not sure if you saw that.
I didn't see the angle. I just caught the clockwork.
No, it actually connect, but the clockwork didn't manage to latch. Maybe because of the terrain, and I don't know. I'm not very sure. But the hook shot definitely.
Yeah, I have no idea. That was a very weird fight. Wow, I think if you go back to that fight though, I would actually say the big fight in the jungle. I would actually say the Faith Disruptor was a big reason why they won. He dropped a really nice kinetic field and then static storm, and there were quite a few heroes that just like all the supports just kind of had to run away. They couldn't really fight, so he kind of zoned them out of the engagement.
Yeah, no one has buyback either to defend it, so I guess this is 2 sides of racks down. This is really, really big disadvantage for Tongfu already. Maybe they can still come back, maybe if they get a good fight, but it's gonna be really hard now. 2 sides of racks down. Maybe even 3 sides because the Storm has still 40 seconds.
Oh, Zhou. Poor Zhou. He's thwarted again. He's denied again. He's now gonna be 1-5? Or no, sorry, 1-4 against his old team. And the 1 is a tie, not a win.
Kabu gonna force stop him with the Impale, but not gonna do too much there. BKBs everywhere, gonna take no damage from all the spells there. Chain Frost bouncing left, bouncing right, but no kills on IG side. Tongfu has 3 heroes down at the moment. Glimpse as well on Tongfu Mu. He's gonna fall down. That's it. GG call. You know, LD, these 2 days have been not good. Not good days for teams that got removed from their original teams. Like ROTK got removed from DK, but he didn't get a win yesterday, and today.
Yeah, what a rough day.
No revenge for the players that got removed. So.
Poor. I feel bad for Zhou. Although this game, I will put some blame on him. He was just in awful positions half the game. But I think if you go back to the lanes, Winter, like you were suggesting, they should play it more like Vici Gaming. Give the Storm more space, give him more priority and farm. Because even though he ends the game with like decent items, he could have been a lot more farm than this if he got more help early on.
He didn't dictate the gameplay right from the start because he was having a bad time, and he needed so much time to catch up, and basically it was like the rest of the team trying to make space for the Storm to catch up. It should be the other way around. The Storm should be making space and pressuring the enemy. And not to mention, you know, even though how delighted I am, and I'm sure you're pretty excited to see the X Scepter, but I think the X Scepter actually didn't accomplish much for
no,
their team.
The glimpse was much more important than the X Scepter.
Yeah, so I guess that wraps up things for the series today. IG is going to be victorious 2-1 over Tongfu here. And to wrap things up, Mr. Larry David, where can everybody find you on Twitter, on your social media websites?
Twitter and Facebook.com/LDDota. And as for you, Mr. Winter, it's /WinterDota, correct?
Yeah, you know me well. Thanks for helping me out. I guess T-Burn is coming later, so...
He said he would be awake. I hope he is, because I need to do things during the day. Like, start moving to the new place, but... I'll try and stay awake in case he's not.
Yeah, so thanks a lot for bailing me out, buddy, so I'll cast with you maybe tomorrow again, hopefully. Bye.
Bye.
I'm gonna leave the stream on for a bit, yeah?
Yeah, you can, I mean, if you just leave it up if you want. I'll just play music.
Okay. Take care, dude.
Okay, bye-bye.